48 must-know concepts to master for the Drywall Finisher and Plasterer Red Seal License Exam. Dive into 48 must-know concepts necessary for acing the Drywall Finisher and Plasterer Red Seal License Exam. Access comprehensive preparation materials at www.cannycollege.com to ensure you are fully prepared for success. 1. Maintains a safe work environment, ensures the work area is free from hazards, and follows safety protocols to prevent accidents or injuries. 2. Uses personal protective equipment, PPE, and safety equipment. Wears appropriate gear such as gloves, goggles, masks, etc. to protect oneself while working with potentially hazardous materials. 3. Uses access equipment, utilizes tools like ladders, scaffolds, or platforms to reach high or difficult-to-access areas safely. 4. Maintains tools and equipment, regularly checks, cleans, and maintains all tools and equipment to ensure they are in good working condition. 5. Handles materials, safely transports, lifts, and manipulates various construction materials while adhering to proper handling techniques. 6. Plans project, determines the scope of work, schedules tasks, and organizes resources for efficient project execution. 7. Prepares worksite, sets up the work area, removes debris, and ensures that surfaces are ready for the drywall finishing process. 8. Inspects surfaces. Evaluate the condition of walls or ceilings to identify imperfections or damage that need to be repaired. 9. Mixes materials to be applied. Prepare the compounds, adhesives, or coatings to the correct consistency for application on surfaces. 10. Cleans premises after job completion, cleans up the work area, removes waste materials, and leaves the site in a clean and organized condition. 11. Verifies work completed, inspects the finished work to ensure it meets quality standards and client specifications before job completion. 12. Prepares wallboard surface, preps the wallboard by removing any protruding screws or tape and ensuring a smooth surface for finishing. 13. Pre-fills wallboard, fills in joints, screws, or imperfections on the wallboard with compound or filler to create a uniform surface. 14. Tapes to fire rate, fireproof, and gas-proof surfaces. Applies fire-resistant or gas-proof tape to joints, seams, or penetrations for added protection. 15. Embed tape. Embed drywall tape into the compound to reinforce joints and seams for a smooth finish. 16. Installs beads, control joints, and trim. Attaches metal or vinyl beads, control joints, or trim elements to protect edges and provide architectural details. 17. Applies multiple coats of compound, layers joint compound or plaster over seams and joints to conceal imperfections and create a seamless finish. 18. Scuff sands between coats, sands the dried compound lightly between applications to smooth out imperfections before applying the next coat. 19. Applies level 5 finish, achieves a smooth and flawless finish by applying an extra layer of thin compound over the entire surface. 20. Fine sands surface, sands the finished surfaces to remove imperfections, create a smooth texture, and prepare for painting or finishing. 21. Wet sand surface, sands the surfaces with a damp sponge or sandpaper to achieve a smooth and polished finish while reducing dust. 22. Performs touch-ups before priming, fix any minor imperfections or blemishes on the surface before applying a primer to ensure a flawless paint job. 23. Prepares walls and ceilings for texturing, ensures that the surfaces are clean, smooth, and free from imperfections before applying texture coatings for decorative finishes. 24. Applies leveling coat, primer, or sealers to walls and ceilings, smoothens uneven surfaces with leveling compounds, seals porous areas with primers, or applies sealers to prepare walls and ceilings for painting or further treatments. 25. Texture walls and ceilings, creates textured finishes on walls and ceilings using various techniques such as splatter, knockdown, or popcorn textures for aesthetic appeal. 6. Applies custom design patterns, implements unique and customized design patterns using tools or stencils to create decorative elements or artistic effects on surfaces. 27. Applies base coat for veneer plaster, applies the initial layer of plaster on surfaces as a base for veneer plastering, providing a smooth and durable foundation. 28. Applies finish coat for veneer plaster, applies the final layer of plaster over the base coat to achieve a polished and smooth finish for decorative or protective purposes. 29. Prepares surface for overlay applications, ensures that surfaces are properly cleaned, primed, and leveled before applying overlay materials such as decorative finishes or additional coatings. Applies primer to surface. Applies a layer of primer to surfaces to enhance adhesion, seal the substrate, and ensure proper bonding of subsequent layers or coatings. 31. Applies overlay applications, adds decorative or protective overlays on surfaces using various materials like veneer plaster, decorative paints, or textured compounds for customized finishes. 32. Prepares surface for moldings, preps surfaces by smoothing, leveling, and priming them before installing decorative moldings for architectural embellishments. 33. Lays out the location and dimensions of moldings. Plans and marks the desired positions of moldings on surfaces while ensuring proper spacing, alignment, and dimensions. 4. Cuts moldings. Cuts decorative moldings to the required lengths, angles, or profiles using specialized tools like saws or miter boxes to fit them precisely on surfaces. 35. Secures moldings on surfaces. Attaches decorative moldings securely on walls or ceilings using adhesives, nails, screws, or other fastening methods for a polished look. 36. Finishes joints and surfaces, ensures smooth, seamless transitions, and blends joint lines between moldings, surfaces, or corners using appropriate finishing techniques like sanding or caulking. 37. Troubleshoot problems. Identifies and assesses issues, defects, or failures related to drywall, plaster, or surface finishes to determine necessary corrective actions. 38. Determines the cause of the problem. Investigate root causes of problems like cracks, peeling, or adhesion issues to address underlying issues effectively. 39. Determines the type of repair. Decides on the appropriate repair method or solution based on the extent of damage, type of material, and desired outcome. 40. Repairs wallboard. Fixes damaged or deteriorated sections of wallboard by patching, filling, or replacing sections to restore structural integrity and appearance. 41. Repairs plaster. Restores damaged plaster surfaces by patching, filling, or reapplying plaster compounds to repair cracks, holes, or imperfections. 42. Repairs textured surfaces. Fixes damaged or worn textured surfaces by matching textures, blending finishes, and applying appropriate coatings or compounds to restore the original appearance. 43. Repairs stucco. Addresses cracks, chips, or disintegration in stucco finishes by patching, filling, or reapplying stucco materials to ensure a durable and seamless repair. 44. Restores old moldings, preserves, repairs, or replicates historical or antique moldings by restoring their original design, finish, or structural integrity. 45. Takes imprint of molding, creates an impression or mold of existing moldings to replicate or reproduce custom or intricate designs for restoration or replacement. 46. Prepares surface for reinstallation. Preps surfaces by cleaning, repairing, or leveling them before reinstalling or replacing moldings for a seamless fit and finish. 47. Install guides. Set up guides, templates, or reference points to ensure accurate and consistent placement of moldings or decorative elements on surfaces. 48. Place moldings. Positions and secures decorative moldings on surfaces following layout plans, ensuring proper alignment, spacing, and finishing for a polished look.